It was just after midnight when the knock came. 3 sharp, distinct raps on my front door. It wasn't the sound of a friendly neighbor or a late-night delivery. This knock was ... insistent. My heart hammered against my ribs. Who could possibly be here at this hour? I live on the 7th floor at the very end of the hall. Nobody just happens to be passing by. I crept to the door, my breath held tight in my chest. The peephole was a tiny, distorted window into the empty hallway. The fluorescent lights hummed, casting long, eerie shadows from the corners. No one was there. I unlocked the door slowly, the click of the deadbolt echoing in the silence. Pulling it open a crack, I peered out. Nothing. Just the long, silent corridor stretching out before me. A shiver traced its way down my spine. Maybe I imagined it. A pipe knocking, the building settling ... anything. I closed the door, my hand trembling slightly as I re-engaged the lock. As I turned back into my apartment, the silence was thick, almost suffocating. My footsteps were muffled by the carpet. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself I was being paranoid. It was late. I was tired. That's all it was. I walked into the kitchen to get a glass of water. The cool liquid, a small comfort, but the feeling of being watched wouldn't leave me. Every shadow seemed to stretch and writhe in my peripheral vision. I felt like an intruder in my own home. I decided to just go to bed. Pull the covers over my head and forget the whole thing. As I walked down the short hallway towards my bedroom, it happened again. Knock. Knock, knock. It was louder this time, harder. It sounded like someone was pounding on the wood with their entire fist. My blood ran cold. The sound wasn't coming from the front door. I froze, every muscle in my body tensing. It was closer, much closer. It came from the end of the hall, from my bedroom door. Slowly, deliberately, I turned my head. My eyes were fixed on the plain white door at the end of the hall. The door that led to my bedroom. The door that I had left wide open. The knocking had come from the other side. From inside my room. A room I knew, with absolute certainty, was empty. My mind raced, trying to find a rational explanation, but there was none. A low creak started, the sound of old wood groaning under pressure. My bedroom door, the one I had left open, began to swing shut. It moved with an unnatural slowness, inch by agonizing inch, until it clicked softly into the frame. Silence descended once more, but this was a different kind of silence. It wasn't empty, it was waiting. I stood there, trapped in the hallway of my own apartment, staring at the closed door, knowing that whatever had knocked was now waiting for me on the other side. I never opened that door again. I left everything behind, grabbed my keys and my wallet, and just ran. Some nights, I still wake up in a cold sweat, the memory of those 3 knocks echoing in my mind, not from the outside world trying to get in, but from the darkness that was already inside, waiting to be acknowledged. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there.